Hello and welcome everyone. How's your day going? My name is Yuri, also known as Terlord. And this, for those of you who already know, and for those of you who might not know, is the continuation of the Darkest Dungeon playthrough. My first playthrough of this game, to be exact. Meaning that currently I'm playing mostly blindfolded. With the exception of the fact that I've been using Wiki for the interactable objects. As far as you can see, this is already part 10 of our playthrough. Hooray! Part 10 is a great number. And currently we are at the week 60. Now, not that it really does matter, because we are playing on the second difficulty, which is more beginner-friendly and does not restrict with 100 turn restrictions. Now, before this stream, I done some things off-stream. Mainly, I sorted my party members to look more like this, their respected levels. Tossed some level 4s to peak level 3s fully upgraded. And the reason for that is I need something to be able to get me money and resources from more of a low-level dungeons. So now we have one party of level 2s, almost one party of level 3s. I also thrown occultists into medical ward and 2 people into the treatment ward to remove negative perks. What I also did is I found a pretty nifty button, which is sort items by character class restrictions. You can also sort them by rarity and by trinket names. And I sold a good chunk of duplicates and unneeded relics, because I didn't need like 4 quick draw charms. 2 is sufficient enough. And stuff like this. What I also did, I didn't upgrade any buildings. What I also did is I prepared a party, because we are going to be going for portraits. And apparently, as you can see, portraits can only be found here in the medium champion ruins. Now, what is this? 30% stun skill chance, debuff skill chance, 3 crit, stress. Looks good, but I'm not going there. I'm going here. Why do I want portraits, you might ask? Well, answer is pretty simple. My 2 go-to buildings would be Bank. Where is the second one? Yes, Sanguine, Witners. Because we are getting closer towards starting our journey into the first DLC. And apparently you need blood there. A lot of blood. And the thing is, I have 8 of those items, which can allow me to build 8 buildings. The only problem is the prices in terms of needed resources, not gold but resources, is obnoxiously high. That's why we currently don't have any. And we also have to take consideration that our blacksmith, guild, stagecoach is almost upgraded. Basically, primary buildings are upgraded to the max. That was a kind of a brief introduction. Now let's go into our dungeon to get some portraits. Now, what can we give to our... I wonder... Oh, it's ranged. Ranged, melee. So he's more of a ranged. I think I had something for range skills. Well, anyway, first of all, let's give her stuff for healing. Now I wonder, should I give her healing skills but minus HP? Or should I give her healing skills but stress? Probably this. This is better. Because in Ruins there are nasty enemies who apply stress. That's have to be taken into consideration. Our boy Crusader... Can we give him something? Something for something. Protection, dodge, but stress. Protection, dodge, but torch is below 26%. Nah. I wonder. I can give him something like this and this. For him, I really want to give speed. Did I give him... Written melee skills. Let's just give him... this. Why not? And as for her, I have... protection, stress, damage, minus HP, but stress... Oh. I can actually give her those two items. And we should be good to go. In terms of skills... everything is also kinda good. Yep. Yep. Though I can also give her an item for speed. But I think this should be okay. Okay. So let's prepare for our dungeon, whatever lies ahead. Now, I already got sort of accustomed to wilderness. But I only was in the wilderness champion dungeons. Yeah, this should be good. Let's go. Thus far, Wilderness again had proven to be one of the worst and one of the most difficult dungeons, especially if you have missed our first dungeon. Not only was it medium in Wilderness, but we also run into Collector and Champion difficulty.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Okay, so we have scouting to do. It seems like you can see traps when they are not scouted on the map. That's unfortunate. I thought I was blind, but I guess not.
The light, the promise of safety.
Okay, so once again we need portraits, busts, as well as
As the
money.
light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Not touching any books, because I might run into issue. Oh, and a new enemy. Bone Bearer. It seems like he gives them this damage buff. And he has insane stun resistance.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Oh. So, Okay. This is interesting. Well, that's bad.
A devastating blow.
Oh boy.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Interesting. So, does seem like we will need to. Let's clear corpses. Maybe this way he won't summon them. Okay, but they bring him closer, though it's not going to matter that much. Our highwayman should just try to riposte him.
A momentary abatement.
Okay, now it's better. So I guess he cannot resurrect those who, if there are no corpses.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Oh, Highwayman does brutal damage with those counterattacks.
But never hidden.
Okay, so far so good.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Let's go there, and if something, we'll just return back.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Okay, nothing there.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Worst case scenario, we run into Collector. Okay, Gargoyles. They still have little to no HP. But so they... Okay, I get it. They are pushing our
Momentary abatement.
characters back. They can push them. Really?
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay, everyone is full HP.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
The reason I'm not touching bookshelves and pile of books is because most of the time they have nothing in there, or just have unfortunate things like stress or negative quirks. Okay, so we are exploring every room now. That new enemy, and pretty much
The match is struck.
it's already
A blazing star is born.
a second new enemy of this new difficulty, one in Warrens and one here. They are kinda good in terms of mechanics.
Masterfully executed. Well struck.
Seems like he gives them permanent 25% buff. He also can resurrect, but at the same time he also can provide them with additional buffs.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay, we still need torches. Probably don't need anti-venom though. Finally, a scouting. Yeah, and a really small one. But whatever works. A lot of books. I don't want to take them. Look what's inside.
Obliterated. Annihilated.
Okay.
triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Hello, broski Yuri. Yep, it's another medium champion level dungeon. We are in search of portraits. Thus far, we are doing great, with only one exception, that we haven't... Oh, and another new enemy. We really should put healer closer here. Thus far we ran into a new enemy, which is a skeleton with a banner, and he had some interesting mechanics. Why are their stun resists are so high? It makes healer almost either you heal or you don't do anything.
Perhaps the turning point.
Oh, come on. Really? I do wonder, how does he apply stress from just by shooting us?
Decimated.
Even before they haven't done
At
it.
least promises success.
And now they have this new mechanic that they just going to apply a ton. Oh! A secret door. This is good thing, and at the same time bad thing. Because I do have a feeling that someone, you know who, is going to come after us. Yeah, I do have that idea. A very strong sense that he might be coming after us. Oh, darn it, I also need to empty my... Yeah, he might come. I need to get rid of the stuff. Now let's pump holy water. Get rid of the crests. I mean, Collector has to come. He just has to. Oh, okay.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable.
Let's just clear the dungeon completely. Let's see if there's something that we'll find
Even
here.
The cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
You know what? This altar seems like it can be good and bad at the same time. Should we try to I guess not. I really want to stun him. Yes. Great. Get rid of those stress guys. Oh, so far so good. No problems at all. Their stress level is at a decent amount. I would like to reduce it. Okay, let's just AoE heal and finish this battle.
In the fevered pitch of battle.
Yeah, I know that we need to finish it quickly. I just want to fully heal up. Oh,
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
no, it actually wasn't such a bad idea to go for those scoutings. Okay, food I don't need. Gold. Yeah, we can toss shovels and bandages. I do hope I'm not going to regret this. Okay, I see that with the higher level, their trap disarm chance rises significantly. But are we not going to face Collector? Why not? Oh, you... I'm gonna have to cure his... perk that allows him to do that. Okay, there is nothing here. Let's just end the quest.
The great ruins belong to us. And we will find whatever secrets they hold.
30,000 gold is not bad. But we don't have a lot of portraits. Also, when will I... Seriously, when will I start locking up the positive perks?
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
As far as the building goes, we will need... Where's this bank? 16 more portraits. And... 38 more busts. That's quite the number, actually. Okay, Necromancer Lord. Portraits are only in the short dungeon. Oh boy. The Necromancer. Those crests might be a good thing, but at the same time, not really. And actually, against Necromancer, like, should we just go and beat Necromancer? Maybe. I mean, what does Necromancer do? He summons the Folks. I am thinking about like whether or not I go with Helion or a Plague Doctor. Problem with Plague Doctor. Actually, there is no problem with Plague Doctor. He hits from a backline. I don't know if Jester is good. Plague Doctor might be better option. Yeah, you know what? We will try. We'll... We'll go for the Necromancer. Necromancer. I'm gonna beat him. I don't know if I should go with the gas grenade. Blinding gas. Or 140 chance of... Okay, let's... there is no point of unequipping stuff. First of all, let me do this. I want to leave Crusader at that place, but I would remove this item and give him an item for speed. Because I want him to go faster than my... Plague Doctor. Faster than my Plague Doctor? 8 plus 8, 16. You're not gonna be going faster than my Highwayman. Which is such an unfortunate thing, actually. That messes up, like, everything. What if I remove this? Actually, you know what? I can remove it and give him damage against human. Reduce his dodge. Or I can just go... Where is she? Damage, but minus HP and plus stress. Oh boy. No, I guess this is better, because Necromancer is a human. You would need your Plague skill. Where is it? Where is it? I didn't sold it, did I? Lead skill chance? No, it's not that. Actually, I'm gonna give him dodge. Dodge and protection. He is there primarily to stack. $15 dodge. Well, he will have 45 dodge. And as for you, I don't think that you'll need this. You'll need speed. And you also need damage. Some really strong damage. Artifact. This should be enough. We are running with... Should we go with 20 stress? Yes, like this. Camping skills are all set up with just... Yep, this better option. And everyone is okay. Alright. So... Hopefully... His blight chance is kinda high. But then again, you can't be really sure. Okay. So, before we move on, we will toss some characters to remove their negative quirks. Yeah, why not? Okay, this should be good. And let us venture to slay the Necromancer Lord. Oh boy, I'm waiting for what has to come here. This should be enough. All right. Whatever happens, let's do this.
I brought my colleagues back with much of their intellect intact. A remarkable triumph for even the most experienced necromancer. Freed from the trappings of their humanity, they plied their terrible trade anew. The dead reviving the dead, on and on down the years. Forever.
Yeah, we are moving closer to the conclusion of the necromancer sort of saga.
A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
Okay, farthest room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He is up there. Yep.
A fortune, waiting to be spent. The way is lit. The path
Are you?
is clear. We
Oh my...
require only the strength to follow it. Impressive. Well struck.
I'm gonna beat this collector down.
Annihilated.
I swear I'm gonna beat him. Yeah, guard all you want.
A singular strike.
Yay, a stun. Perfect. Okay, thank God he doesn't guard the collector. Yeah. The proper team, you can do it as much as you want. I don't care. You're nothing to me.
Soothed. Sedated.
Oh, come on. Also, Riposte is not guarded by this head. Okay, so 25, he's not going to go down. Neither will this head, actually. And she missed. Damn it. But now he's going to die.
I As the ghoulish collection scatters,
So as you see,
rats prepare to feast.
last time I didn't have a proper team, this time I have. And what does Collector do? Nothing. Serves him right. Okay, so Crusader does move. Well, shoot. Why do they play Stealth Guy in the first position, exactly?
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Right, and he is resistant to...
A death by inches.
Well, it doesn't really matter, he can remove it, but... Well, this is not that great, actually.
Decimated.
Well, with their crits, it's okay. Oh, yes.
Press this
A
advantage.
good old miss.
Give them no quarter.
Okay, I'm just gonna stack Blight on him and meanwhile heal and remove stress.
A momentary abatement.
It doesn't really matter. Okay, he dies from Blight. Yes, crits.
The light, the promise of safety. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I'd rather pick busts, and that's it. Okay, sarcophagus. It's empty. Would have thought. Yeah, you can't see those traps when you are scouting. When you
As the
have
light
no
gains
scout.
purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
And I thought that it was me who didn't saw them. And turns out, nope. Okay, so the upper path is the path we need to take, and the path with no enemies.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
So stress is not that big of an issue because we'll have an opportunity to camp. And we can also do this. And we are pretty much out of stress. Yes. So good. Alright, so probably in this room we are going to use camp. Just right before the boss battle.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Okay, now she didn't dodge it. Unfortunate.
Obliterated. The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Oh, he also lowers accuracy with this. Nice. Okay, healer doesn't do any damage at all. We should be able to take the big guy down next turn with Blight. Let's just focus on killing the sharpshooter.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Actually, you know what? We might just camp here.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Can I? No, I cannot. Let's use holy water. Okay, preventing ambushes with a chance of surprise. Dodge speed. Yeah, our boy will be buffed to a whole new level. Which means you will go here. We'll need to pick something else. Yep.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I don't remember if he uses light. This is stuff I really don't remember. Okay. Hopefully there will be no battles. So so that our holy water...
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Yeah, it really seems like you cannot see in the traps unless they are scouted. Oh, come on. Really now?
Eradicated. Destroyed.
Okay, only one of them is left alive.
The flesh is knit. A decisive pummeling.
Okay, so in first position he can't really do much.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Gold and busts. Fine, then we'll throw away herbs. No, actually, I would have preferred to throw away... What? Okay, he's buffed a whole new level. Okay, there are no secret rooms. Okay. That's our first champion dungeon boss. Necromancer Lord. Necromancer. Okay, Mr. Necromancer. How about we give you a new sort of treatment?
Towering, fierce,
215 HP.
made material.
Okay, we buff him now. And let's try to remove the... unfortunately, we won't be able to. Or we will. We
As
will.
the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay, for how long does it last? Till the end of the battle. Till the end of the battle, it seems like. Yep. Okay, he stresses us severely.
The blood pumps.
Which means we have to finish battle really fast.
A devastating blow.
Then again, this...
Masterfully executed.
The first target just messes up everything. Can you shoot? No, he cannot shoot. Oh. I wouldn't want to waste a turn on... Yeah, but I'll have to. Really? You touched that? Come on. Yeah, now he'll summon...
Dizzying blow to body and brain.
Yeah.
The ground quakes.
Okay, this is a battle that we need to just end fast.
Precision and power.
Please do not guard him.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Oh, yes.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
It's not the hard battle, but it's just unnecessarily annoying.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
And it shouldn't... Yeah, it should be over. 12, yep.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Manageable.
With no living sinew to
Bye-bye, Necromancer, bye-bye.
bones finally fail.
Bye-bye-bye. Okay. Another blueprint. I don't know if we should go there. Just for stress relief. No. I don't want to. Nope. We'll finish. We'll finish on that note. Oh well. It was needed. Yep.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Their stress is actually low enough. We just need to fix their stuff that they got. Clumsy. Yeah, I don't need you to be clumsy. We most definitely... Where are we going next? Portraits. Sure, yeah. A long dungeon. But it has a lot of portraits. But who do I bring there? Should I just go... Flagellant... Flagellant, Occultist... And something for frontline? Something like Leper? Yeah, I mean, we might. The only problem is who will remove stress from him. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna leave them for now. I'm gonna just...
A man in a robe, claiming communion with the divine. Madness.
Let's not get really cocky. Just cure their stresses. Yep. And meanwhile, Blacksmith is leveled up, Guild is fully maxed out.
Those without the stomach for this place must move on. A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose. A zealous warrior.
This should be better. I don't really know what I'm doing in terms of like stagecoach right now. Okay, so I don't need duplicates, honestly, but I need gold. Actually, no, gold is starting to rise. Wait a bit. Now that you actually think of it. Do they need... We still can put at least one more person there. Yep. This is much better. Fine. Okay, we're done some side preparations. We can either go with medium? Yeah, I wonder. I mean, we have... Hero beasts. Can go there, actually. The only problem is... No, we will go into the green one. And we will going to go into the other ones. Yeah, we will not going to do like any other operations and stuff, because everything here is totally okay. Yes. So far, so good. One red boss down, and I'm planning to kill like 2 more today.
Place to begin than the seat of our noble line.
Because why not? Oh, and I even forgot to bring items. Whatever. It's not like I need them.
Executed with impunity.
Again, not touching books.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
It's such a ridiculous, like, as the way I see it, such a ridiculous difficulty drop when you go from like medium champion dungeon, especially with the boss and with the collector.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Or champion wilderness, and then you go into the medium or second difficulty or the first difficulty dungeons. It's like ridiculous. Completely ridiculous how different they are.
Right. The promise of safety.
Maybe it's just my opinion, but I really think that the more you play, you will see that the early game is getting tough, but then the mid game is pretty much a breathe, and late game starts to get difficult.
resistance surges as the enemy crumbles. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
But then again, we haven't seen Crimson Court yet.
Destroyed.
Maybe it will surprise us somehow. I don't know.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I'm actually planning on beating the main campaign as well as the Crimson Court DLC and the next DLC, which I don't even know about what it is about.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
About Crimson Court I know a little bit. About second DLC I have no idea what it is.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
And we get some busts that are actually useful to get a blood bank.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Okay, so done with the stress dealers, now on to just smashing the rest.
Another one falls. Well struck.
Hey, more crits. And even more crits. Oh, nice. By the way,
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
how does the stress healing from crits work? Because sometimes it reduces stress only for the guy
As the
who...
light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
the guy who hits the crit. Other times it can also reduce stress from any other random party member. I can't seem to comprehend. RNG. Well, if that's so, it makes sense then. I saw that the holy, if they're holy type of guys in your party, like Vestal, Crusader, then they heal.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Then they stress heal Both of them get stress healed. But it doesn't work on like everyone. I probably should have just brought my items here. That would finish fights way faster. You can't be missing on the green dungeons with this squad.
Decimated.
Yet they do. And they also get stunned.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Okay, so the dungeon is cleared. Pretty much nothing wasted.
Room by room, hall by hall, we reclaim what is ours.
Okay, so now they can tackle the medium dungeons.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Okay, I need to reduce stress on Dismas. Yeah, the Crusader is still there, sitting. Wow. So I am still going to throw you here for stress heal. How about negative perks? How about where are we going? No, I don't want Long Wilderness, come on. Oh, this is sort of an improved version of this item. It gives +7% more on Blight Bleed disease resist, but -15% Blight Bleed and debuff skill chance. It looks the same. We still... I don't know about Siren. There are so many good items, it's ridiculous. We can't go into the ruins yet. Long Warrens or Cove. Actually, I would like to go in Cove, Medium Cove. Grab a buff, and on the next... with this buff, on the next day to clear the boss battle. We might do it. Right, and 2 more people that we will need. Do we by any chance have... No. Cultist, and the rest are... Yuck. The rest are kind of bad. I don't really want to go with double healer. He works good from 3rd position as well. Okay, shall give him more of a defensive approach. Should he just go with like this stuff? Yeah, more likely, I mean, why not? They are leveled up. Let's just upgrade their weapons. Yeah, sure thing. Let's give them items. Items. Damage versus Unholy, crit versus Unholy will be really massive. We have damage versus Eldritch. Not really. No, we do. And we will give him... Probably we'll give him a book. Or not a book, this thing. To remove the stress entirely. Light skill chance. And something for damage. There's so many items. So many items, so much to choose from. %10 damage. Yeah, most likely this. Everything here looks good. Camping skills, we have good camping skills. Let's just go into this dungeon. Right. Keep pressing the wrong buttons. Let's take more bandages. We don't have those who remove. Should be good. Yep. And just like I say, at next dungeon we should go and kill another boss.
Recover these lost shipments of rarities, that we may prevent them from falling into even less scrupulous hands. A fortune waiting to be spent.
Okay, who has the highest? Hess. And we move on. Yeah, we should just go ham and beat them all.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
And in case something, we have 2 healers, so we can just full heal non-stop.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Oh, really? I also wonder how difficult will it be to beat the Crimson Court dungeons.
Vigor is restored.
Okay.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Okay, we don't need that much food. Portraits we need. Both torches.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Ancestral relics. They might be anywhere.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Collector can be a problem for this team, actually, now that I look at it.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Having damage, but or more like having protection, but not the damage. Also, what am I doing? I have to leave shovels for walls. Okay, 500 gold. Should we just toss anti-venom? Yep. on the first relic. How convenient. Toss the gold, grab a relic. It's once again the quest dungeon where your inventory management.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
I don't really like when they give you this like retrieve 3 relics or destroy 3 altars or purify something, because it's like you have to understand that 3 inventory spaces will be for the most time locked, and you can't really do anything about it. Just like you can't do anything about those traps unless you scout.
The light, the promise of safety.
I also don't really want to...
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Don't want to use camp. Yep, I probably won't. Because I don't want to run into... Okay, no battles here. I don't want to run into snakes with this party.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Okay, those lore notes keep repeating themselves, so I... Okay, so none of them will die. Well... Shoot.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Well, at least we are not...
A faint hope blossoms.
At least we are not running into the situation where the stress meter is getting really high. Actually, quite the opposite. It doesn't get anywhere.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Okay, he will die now.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Okay, we toss away firewood and... What else can be tossed away? No, torches will remain, whatever. Leave them as there are.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Unbelievable. We have to kill him and do it really fast.
Destroyed.
Yeah, like this. Yeah, quite an easy dungeon actually.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Oh, that inventory management though.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Well, good thing that we find portraits. The bank will allow us to get more money. And I really like money in this game. Of course, there will be a blockade passage. And I have no shovels. Okay, so he got rid of his stress in Cove, I believe. That what it was, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, we might just continue adventure for a little bit more. There is no way for us to clear them really fast. That's why we'll just take it slowly. Yep. Now they will start guarding each other. At least stress dealer is done for. I just want to stun them. Yeah, we are doing actually really decent here.
A singular strike.
Okay, just keep stunning them. Also, where did his protection gun? Didn't another tank use protection on him, or if you try to use two protection at once, they do not stack? And it's just a waste of a turn.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. A momentary abatement.
I really don't.
Horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
don't really get how the stress relief works on crits.
Precision and power. The will to fight falters.
I tried to stun the target that hasn't already made the move.
A devastating blow. A momentary abatement.
The reason is pretty simple: to avoid getting hit at the same round. Alright, so now the only one target is standing here. We'll cast Riposte, just in case, but most likely it won't be needed.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
We can't get any scoutings. Oh, yeah, sure. In that case, we're just gonna take a safe approach. Well, at least one of them missed.
Eradicated.
So far, so good. The game thus far, even though it poses some challenge, it's not something unbeatable, if you know what I mean. It's not like you can't pass the challenge.
Decimated. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Well, shoot. It does seem like nothing else is here. Well, I was hoping for a secret room. Almost 20,000.
A finely carefully crafted instrument of butchery and bloodshed. Yours for the taking.
Oh, was not a damage buff, it was free upgrade for weapon. Oh, free 3000 gold, I think. Before we do anything else, I will use this spare moment to say hello and welcome everyone to the stream, for everyone who has been watching from the beginning or just tuned in recently. My name is Yuri, also known as Terlord, and this is my Darkest Dungeon walkthrough. First walkthrough, to be exact. Because previously, even though I had played this game, it was a very long time ago, and I haven't managed to beat the game. I haven't seen any of the red dungeons. I dropped the game because I thought it was very difficult, but as it turns out, it actually isn't that difficult. Especially if you're not playing on the second difficulty, where you are 100 turn restricted. Meaning that you have plenty of time to plan your moves, to farm if you need, to get accustomed to the difficulty of the dungeons, play around with different characters, and so on. This is a perfect difficulty for beginners like me. All in all, once again, welcome to everyone. I hope you are enjoying the stream. And we are going to continue on. Now, what are we going to do? I know what. First, where do we need these? For the Stagecoach network. I need 50 portraits. Yes. Okay, and we finally are going to build our first building in our district. Interest gain on saved gold, 5% per week. Hooray! And the next thing we will be building is going to be a blood bank. And after blood bank, we will see what are we going to build. This is good, but boy are those insane prices. You can actually build performance hall to buff Jester. Holy. But we will not, because we are not taking Jester with us. At least right now. We will, but not now. Unequipping trinkets, sort them. Now, I'm not planning. The thing is, with those parties, the max I'm going to push them. Absolute max I'm going to push them will be level 4. I mean those green ones. As soon as they will get to level 4, I'm talking about all of those, like her and them also. Well, probably... Let's count how many healers we have. One healer, 2, 3, 4. 4 healers for 4 high-level parties. Those starting from her, from Ravenot, and downwards to those. As soon as they hit level 5, I toss them away. Except for the Houndmaster. I'm gonna try to push him for the level 5 and further. The reason for that, I need space for low-level parties for farming purposes. Okay, and that being said, what are we going to be upgrading? Not here. Here, not. Here, I'm just. What's his problem? In town, we'll only gamble. Really? And go gamble. Whatever. Alright. For the most part, everything is good. Okay, so our boss will be Siren on the champion difficulty. I will bring Plague Doctor, a healer, an Abomination. I'm thinking about frontline. I might just bring Leper. Yep. Either Leper or... No, actually Leper, because we need to somehow de-stealth those stealth guys. She will get her healing stuff. Healing skills. Where's more healing? Actually, wait, there it is. Plague Doctor. His disease resist is low, but I need him not for diseases. I need him where his. I'm gonna give him dodge or something for minus stress. Okay. And so for Leper, read speed, received is minus. Damage in first position. Well, he is in the first position. We'll have these. Disease resist. Actually, we'll give him dodge. Speed damage minus stress. I want to give him dodge. Yes, something like this. Now they are good to go. Perfect, 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 perfect. Now I'm going to level up my abomination. It's once again a lot of gold spent, but you have to do it. When you have to do it, you just do it. Leper is maxed out. You can either go with this or with damage. Let's try to find something that we can sell. Sell those common. Okay, good to go. Does anyone need their stuff to be removed? Actually, let's go with the upper. That's 10% damage and stress and cold. Shoot. That's really a lot of gold. That's much better. Okay. I believe they have camping skills, they have buffs, disease removal. Okay. So, into the medium champion dungeon we go. In terms of skills, everything is set up. Okay. Siren. We should be good to go with this.
Under the blood moon, I lured my wide-eyed prey to the pier's edge. Before she could properly appreciate her position, I clamped on a manacle, chaining her to the leering idol. A small push was sufficient to send both into the icy waters. And when at length the tide receded, jewels of the most magnificent grandeur lay scattered upon the shore.
And so he killed her, she drowned it in the waters. And thus, when the evil escaped from the dungeon, she became like this. That's the general idea, as far as I can see it.
I always wondered what became of the unfortunate little waif.
Okay, boss is probably here, which means going straight there.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption. The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
A lot of treasure rooms.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Okay, so right now no new enemies. And we get a stun. Oh, dodging. Really good. Okay, now we need... Don't tell me this guy will explode. He will. God damn it. He will explode.
For death by inches.
Oh, thank God he missed. Thank God, thank the RNG. It's the last thing we want here is to...
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Is to get our face exploded by those enemies. Really? I guess Citrine can go away. Yeah, it seems like
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
2 turns and then they explode.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Oh, a new enemy. Squiffy? Squiffy Geist. Why is he so far away?
Annihilated.
And he has massive stun resist. That's really what I want. A massive stun resist.
Precision and power.
Oh, it's a stress and some kind of a debuff.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. The ground quakes.
God, he's so tanky. He's so tanky that Leper crits him with 11 damage. Thank God that this guy can't land a hit.
A slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
He landed a stun on a target with 110% stun resist. RNG be praised.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
What is with this gold? Sapphire can go away. Torches may not go away. Well, I guess I will throw deeds.
Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Get rid of the bandages. And pick up deeds. I throw deeds to pick up deeds. Okay, anti-venom goes away and more portraits.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Well, I can't toss food. I can toss stack of gold. Okay, so at least no treasure room. Good thing I didn't also... What the f... Come on. Now what do? I toss herbs. And how do I pick an emerald? I toss away holy water. But if I'll toss away holy water... Fine, portraits can go to waste.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Seems like we are going to go for gold rather than items. Okay, we are almost at boss fight. And a battle right before the boss.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Prevent ambush. And we rest. Alrighty.
Masterfully executed.
Can't really get to them. But I can blight them. Okay, the snail is going to die. And the shaman is going to fall. Great. Only the giant crabster is there.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands. A devastating blow. Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. A singular strike.
Great. The low chance stuns that are working are extremely good. Now he'll be... Actually, he'll fall. Yep.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
What is going to be our strategy against her?
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
First of all, use holy water on everyone. Uses per battle. 1. Okay.
The aquatic devils have remade the poor girl in their image. She is their queen and their slave.
Okay, she does have more HP than Necromancer. Leper is going to provide us with monstrous damage. Hopefully he will not going to get charmed. Abomination will.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Okay. We tossed away bandages. Well, darn it.
Soothed. Sedated.
Damn, she has so much speed.
Impressive.
Now I'm gonna hammer her down. Is this gonna work out if I'm gonna buff Leper again? There's so many... Once again, once more. Holy... Holy...
Well struck.
Well... Unfortunately, I can't seem to... No, I can. No, I can.
Seafaring trade
Easy.
is the lifeblood of any port. And resume again now that the routes are safe.
Well... I am proud of myself. Question is, do we need to... Are we gonna go downwards there? We don't need to. Yeah, so far... So far, not that bad.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
So what is this? Week 65. And we already pummeled 2 of the red bosses into the ground. Oh, level 0s. Now what? Now we need busts. Now we need busts and... I wonder. I think we'll just go again into champion dungeons. Because there is almost no real reason for us not to. And actually we'll go for the ruins this time around. Means that Leper is going away. Reynaud is coming with us. He also can go away. And where is Dismas? Dismas is here. Actually, I want Dismas to be in the second position. Yes. Remove trinkets. For the most part, yes, and mostly because of his Holy Lance. It does good damage to Unholy. It seems like it, and he is highly resistant to bleeds and stuff like that. Plus, I really like the fact that he can remove stress a bit. It's a really good addition. Like, he is really crazy when it comes to dealing damage. Especially now that I can give him a stuff against Unholy. He'll do some madness amounts of damage. I would also like to have something against Unholy for my Highwayman, that is. Damage, speed, protection, stress. Accuracy. Okay, Helion will get her the usual, and also you will get quick draw charm. Okay, mostly it's the stuff that I want to give them. That being said, putting Dismas in the first position might be better. I hope so. Not really sure. But that's that. That's our party. And because that's our party, those who not participate will go into the negative work removal. Wait. Actually, I don't want this, but I'd rather... Who has some really... Why against Eldritch? Looking for a perk that I might just try to lock in. Yes, that should be sufficient enough. Okay, so we are going for this abomination only stuff as well as farming money. We shouldn't face any problem. Even if Collector is going to pop up, we will just going to kill him the same fashion that we did last time. Yeah, the usual combination of items. Thing that I would have actually liked to get... Pistol shot is good. It's just that it doesn't work from the... Let me give Dismas something better. Just in case we will run into Just in case we will run into some guys who are stealth and we can't use Dismas to attack first.
Your lineage once familiar, now foreign. Watch your step.
To really...
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
The reason why I'm going so much into the high-level dungeons is mostly because I want to...
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
I want to get accustomed to them. To what enemies do. To know exactly what am I looking forward. Now we need to kill the Bone Bearer.
A powerful blow.
Can she finish the job? She can,
Continue the
yes.
onslaught. Destroy them all.
What?
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
That crit was so unfortunate. Holy. I just got smacked. What the f-
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Really now? Enough with this already. How can he dodge?
Grievous injury. Palpable fear. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Yep. Not the best.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Most certainly not the best encounter that we've got ourselves into.
Eradicated. Decimated.
Okay, we can actually use this time to heal up. Yay. Heal and stress relief. Stop aiming for the healer, thank you.
beaten. Obliterated.
Great.
This expedition at least promises success.
Well, I guess sometimes game will just going to throw
The light, the promise of safety.
at you some unfortunate RNG battles, or when you will get critted a lot.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Okay, damage. We definitely need this.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the
Also,
strength to follow it.
those are stoneworks. Oh, I get it now.
A devastating blow.
I really have to kill the ghoul.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
I guess we won't, and he'll use his AoE ability. Or not.
Cursed champion falls.
Okay, so pretty much no stress on anyone. And full heal. Yay!
Their formation is broken.
What
Maintain the
what can be better than to have this sort of situations? Once again, we run into a annoying problem. Okay. Once again, probably not the best. Yes, probably not the best stuff that I'm doing, but it is what it is. I'm gonna throw away Onyx and get deeds and move on. Soon we'll camp, and this might fix issue a little bit.
We find victory.
Okay, nothing. So far, nothing. Well, we don't have needed item anymore. Of course.
Traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood. fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Oh well. Great. Also, it's humans right now will gonna have their shooters applying stress. And those guys also apply stress. Really.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
But it's no problem.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
I'm once again in a pickle here. So much stuff that I can't pick up, and I don't want to toss away the campfire. Fine, I'll use holy water. Eight torches for pretty much 5 rooms. Well, 8 torches and a camp. They keep buffing.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Oh boy. He's buffed on a whole new level.
The flesh is knit.
Okay, now we will do some pretty heavy damage.
Annihilated.
Unbelievable. Missing left and right. Okay, we are almost out of stress.
Masterfully executed.
Pretty much no stress at all. And we fixed our positioning.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Okay, let's use camp.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Okay.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Busts. More busts. Shovels might not be needed. I'm gonna risk it. Risk and you might be awarded, as they say. Or you might get also punished. But hey. It's a 50-50 chance. Yes or no? Tch. Another room battle. Bone Lancer and Bone General. Okay, so from the front he can cast...
Such a terrible assault.
What's your problem with those crits today? Wow. It's not nice.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
God damn it, man. Oh. Fine. Portraits go away, this remains here. And it's only medium dungeon, like imagine how much stuff will I be getting from a long dungeon.
unnerved, unbalanced. A decisive pummeling.
Well, they aren't that much of a problem.
A dizzying blow to body and brain. Exposed to a killing blow.
Oh boy. Yes.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Spam crit, AoE crits, crits all day, crits all night.
Well struck. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless. Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
You know, that would be enough for this dungeon.
The corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
Well, that should be removed.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Thus far, if the dungeon is not throwing some nonsense at me, I am quite decent with managing. The stuff that they throw at me. Against beasts.
Slumped shoulders, wild eyes, and a stumbling gait. This one is no more good to us.
Okay, this is kinda good. The fact that we have those parties set up. Let's bust Stagecoach up to the full.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
So, in ruins, we only have like one more to go until the second boss appears. Where do we go, though? Where exactly do we go? Warrens. We might try to go for warrants. For a short one. Because we haven't tried warrants yet. On the third difficulty, that is. Who would be our party, though? Healer can be the same Vestal. Vestal, Jester, Leper, and Flagellant. Yeah, most likely. It will give us not that good of a relic, but I don't want this Arbalist stuff. Really don't. Plus it's a more of a test try for warrants. Yeah. They are leveled up. Stress. None of them has any. In that case, we'll keep on locking the positive perks. Hot to Trot, actually a good perk. But my god, are they expensive. $6,750. Good lord. They're robbing me, even with Bang, that's so much. Okay, what can I give to her? Jester will get his dodge. Plus some more dodge. Where did I add those dodging? First protection, dodge. Flagellant, I might be tempted to give Flagellant. What are his and hers? For Flagellant, I'm just gonna give resistances and dodge, since Flagellant is more about he's definitely more about just bleed. And where did I had those trinkets that apply? Didn't I had them? It's those trinkets Give more bleeding chance, bleed skills. Bleed resist. Oh, there it is. Bleed skills. Minus blight resist. And for you, Beast Slayer. As well as... No, where was the mask? This one. Yep. Yep, everything is set up. We can go into our short dungeon. And if anything, if this dungeon is going to be relatively easy, we will be able to go with the same party again, hopefully, if they will not get diseased, that is. Okay, that's enough. Warrens on the 3rd difficulty. That's the only dungeon where we haven't been yet.
They breed quickly down there in the dark, but perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
Oh, a lot of battles, huh?
In Radiance, may we find victory. A death by inches. Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Well, if it beat those battles, then I'm up for them any day. But there won't be.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Well, this is not that hard either. Plus we can remove stress if something goes wrong.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Okay, she is down. Jester is here primarily for the stress reduction.
Unforgiving.
And he also falls.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
So far, in terms of
Is strong.
bosses that we beat on this difficulty... Oh, a new enemy. Swine Skeever. I remember that I need to kill this thing first. God damn her. Her resistances to pretty much everything. But yeah, so far in terms of bosses, they weren't that difficult at all.
Can be healed, but never hidden.
Ooh. That's quite nasty.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Okay, so he can stun, he can blight.
Quickly the tide turns.
He can stun, he can blight. And he can move back your people backwards.
Impressive. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Yeah, that Jester tactic is not really working with Fledgewant in the second position. It delays him too many opportunities to attack. Bunch of portraits. But we are here for busts. But we might also... Yeah, let's toss away... What can we toss? Citrine. Yep. Okay, let's bleed them. Okay, this stress can be removed
A momentary
and will be removed by Jester.
obliterated. Death waits.
Wow.
Slightest lapse in concentration.
Bone Militia with the crit. First time ever witnessed.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
It's interesting how there are a lot of skeletons. And wait, so his attacks lower
Falls. A faint hope
lower
blossoms.
dodge chance now on this difficulty. Okay. Well, that's interesting to know. Also interesting to know that again we don't have space. We need busts, and we are busted pretty much here.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it. The light, the promise of safety.
I can't see them. That's the problem. I would have disarmed them if I could see them, but I cannot.
Otherworldly corruption.
Okay, so I guess first two should definitely be the targets to get rid of.
Powerful blow. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Let's start buffing up. Alright, just keep healing.
Sedated.
Buff ourselves.
Ringing ears. Blurred vision.
I buff myself only to get critted by the enemy. Sure thing.
A singular strike. Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered. Well struck.
Well, I guess we'll trade crits then.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
This is getting ridiculous. Alright. No more toying around. Okay, so he has pretty much no stress.
The blood quickens.
We'll just heal up then.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay, so only Jester and Vestal
Surgical precision.
have stress on them.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Throw anti-venom. And medical herbs for crests. And we'll continue adventuring a little bit here to see what lies in this room also. Battle. Oh my...
Inspiration and improvement.
Well, we got it. Yes. Just what I wanted. Well, at least we can still stack bleed. Well, his disease resist was absolutely atrocious.
A momentary abatement.
I like the fact that new enemies really do have so many new skills, and the old ones are getting them also.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Finally, I can single target heal Leper.
In the fevered pitch of battle.
Okay, he falls down. You're the next target.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Yeah, on this difficulty they do crit a lot more. Yeah, I guess for the medium dungeons instead of Leper I'm gonna bring something more powerful. Something way more powerful.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay, move on. Haven't finished yet.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Okay.
Some experiments should have never happened. You are doing just work ending them.
In terms of money, we didn't get much, but we get plenty of resources.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Disease treatment. Alright. Well, nothing really bad has happened. Oh, a plague doctor. Actually, a plague doctor is a good stuff. And he has quite good skills. Let me get rid of men at arms.
Those without the stomach for this place must move on.
Pick up plague doctor. Equipping trinkets, sorting them. So the stuff that can be upgraded is actually sanitarium and abbey, but I do want to get blood bank. Oh, I can build this thing also. Where is the blood bank? There it is. I'm 10 short. Can we like try to... Yes, we can. Yes. And we'll do that, and we'll build a blood bank. Now we are slowly going to be getting supplies of... How should I say? Supplies of blood for the DLC. Alright, so... Now we are not in a rush to build any building. Yeah, we're not. Should we go for... Wilderness, huh? Now I can go into wilderness, and I also have to get rid of this. Stress versus beast. Okay. No, I want to have those quests for later on. Maybe we should go for orange dungeons. Yeah, why not? I mean, we have a team here already. Pretty much the same that we would have used in the other dungeons. Let's toss them some items and quickly run through the dungeon itself. Okay, healer gets her stuff, and where's this? Well, there it is. Unholy slaying. Plus damage against humans. Highwayman with this trinket. And a damage trinket. Elion, what can she get? Probably the stuff also that does damage, because we definitely going to be just hammering through. Damage versus beast. Is there anything that just ramps up damage but without severe drawback? Probably. Fine. Let's give her this thing? Yep. So his is 5 base. 5 plus 8, 13. Yeah, good to go. And camping skills are all set up. What about the healer? Wait. We didn't... I messed up. I should have brought... Let's bring you. Oh, come on. And now going back and taking you out. And skills here. Here, everything is totally good. Yep. Medium veteran in ruins. Okay. Everything is good. After this dungeon, the boss battle proc. The second boss one.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
We can straight go here. It's like this and then backwards. Yay, busts. Busts and all that good stuff.
As the night gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
So, thus far,
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
for those of you who have played this game and are watching currently, in Champions Dungeons, Champion difficulty dungeon, what dungeon do you think is the most difficult one? To me, once again, it's probably Wilderness.
The light, the promise of safety.
Just because of
The
how
match is struck. A blazing star is born.
annoying some of those annoying and tough some of those monsters are.
Radiance, may we find victory.
Because besides, outside of Wilderness,
Lit, the path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
the next one would actually be where the swines are. Then probably Cove, and after that
A singular strike. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
and then Cove, then Ruins. Everything else is at a decent level.
Destroyed. Continue the onslaught.
I'm really not fond of getting surprised, despite having like full light. In this sort of dungeons, this might not be a problem,
Press this advantage.
but should
No
you
quarter.
get this in like champion level dungeon,
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
you'll have a lot of problems. Actually, give me this stuff, please.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Okay, it's not that big of a deal that they stress, because we have stress heal. Yeah. Fine. It's not that big of a problem.
As the fiend falls,
We'll just continue slaughtering them.
blossoms.
He's not dead. He's with 1 HP and not dead.
Eradicated.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Alright. Move on.
Decimated. Annihilated.
Okay, only one big guy remains. And we stunned him. Absolutely perfect.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit.
Wait, I
Lest
have...
inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
I have grape shot on him? Why?
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Alright, we buffed ourselves. Let's buff ourselves some more. Oh no, it's actually healing. I have talked about this before, but I'm wanting to mention it again, that I'm really looking forward to see what's the new game going to be about. What's the second Darkest Dungeon game going to be like. And at least like know when the release date is. Because currently it doesn't seem like the game has any release date whatsoever. It just has a teaser and that's it. Nothing else was mentioned. Yeah, it's gonna be in some snowy mountains and stuff. But that's about it. There is
Executed
nothing
with
to
impunity.
discuss. Only make speculations.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands. Back to the pit.
Okay, none of us have stress.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay, so There's pretty much no secret rooms, no nothing. We're just gonna have to go there, fight a couple battles, and dungeon is over, basically. Yeah, like medium dungeons, not medium, but second difficulty dungeons, first difficulty dungeons are pretty much
Wealth beyond measure.
beatable.
To the brave and the foolhardy alike.
It's no difficulties.
A decisive pummeling. Obliterated.
And thus far I was kinda disappointed in 2 of the champion level bosses. Once again, I haven't seen any new mechanics on them. On enemies, yes. On bosses, where exactly? There are no.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
But yeah, I most definitely think that we will see some annoying mechanics, not mechanics, but annoying damage on the Swine King. I guarantee you that he's going to just spam crit damage and stuff like that.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
But that's not a new mechanic. That's just ramping up damage, ramped up damage. Okay, they will gonna beat us a little bit here, but we'll have to endure the pummeling. I cannot stun him, but I can try to stun him. Yes, it worked out.
Masterfully executed.
Okay, Nahai, we managed to finish the job.
Bigger the beast,
Great.
greater the glory.
I don't know what curio that is, so just gonna toss unneeded stuff. 800 gold. We don't need shovels. Let's fix the rotation and move on. Yeah, we'll use holy water there.
Impressive.
Finally, some good crits. Yeah, their speed is kind of high. Yes, one HP.
Well struck. A devastating blow.
Wow, Highwayman is on a rampage. Portrait. I don't need torches, I'm gonna bring portrait. And no secrets. And we finished.
The great ruins belong to us.
And it was easy.
We'll find whatever secrets they hold.
A lot of busts. As soon as they get like level 5, dismiss them.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Because I don't need that much champion level parties, not at all. Yeah, so we unlocked the Gibbering Prophet. Though the relic is kinda bad for that. But yeah, on that note, on that particular note, this is going to be the end for today's stream. For those of you who are interested, we are at week 68. We thus far have slaughtered 2 of the champion level bosses, meaning Necromancer and Siren. We are establishing a very strong foundation for the further playthroughs. Now, I really do hope that you will that you are liking it thus far, that you enjoy the content. Really wish that you could have, if you would like to participate more in the chat and stuff like that, to make environment more lively. But in any way, I'd like to thank everyone who has watched today's stream, who has watched my previous streams or videos and stuff. Really appreciate that. Hope to see you next time. If you missed previous part and you want to keep be up to date, you can watch videos on YouTube, our YouTube channel, on the Twitch video on demand channel. You can, if you'd like, you can subscribe, follow on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, whatever platform you prefer. Stream schedules can also be found on social medias and on our social medias and in below the Twitch video. Anyway, really grateful to those who showed up. I wish you all a nice day, a nice week, and I will see you in our next Darkest Dungeon adventures. Have a nice day. Goodbye.